If you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the video. I bet you've heard of the $6 Million Man, but Lee Majors at a certain point was trying to kind of break out of that, and he had this series that was called The Fall Guy. Fun stuff, action pieces in each movie, or each episode. But yeah, super fun. Also, it's got the cameos in there that you just like, oh wow, oh yeah, I remember that guy from that movie. Oh yeah, that guy was in Cobra, stuff. So it was like super fun. There were even certain video games that got series, like Earthworm Jim got a series. And I want to say this was made by the guys that did Freakazoid. I want to say they did that. A lot of people I think sleep on Freakazoid, but it came out around the time of Animaniacs, and it was just, I liked it better than Animaniacs personally. But yeah, I have that as well, but that's going to be on maybe a different video, maybe not a video at all. Maybe I'll just mention it here. But fun stuff, goofy, and just a real fun watch. I'll say back in the day they just made all kinds of different shows. I wish I could get Mighty Max. Goodness gracious, that was a blast to get. It was like Polly Pocket for boys. But they're not the only ones that got series. There was also movies that were broken into series, which him and Lydia are friends now. But we just rolled with it. It was we just rolled with it, and had a blast watching those. Comic strips got shows. For one thing, I think Garfield got an animated show as well. Hopefully, I'm not mistaking that with Heathcliff. And yeah, there were also shows that you wish lasted longer. One of those being Alphas, where it was he's the doctor, and I want to say each of them had like these super abilities that helped them like solve crimes and defeat stuff, but at the same time that each of the powers, it wasn't like unbeatable powers. He had super strength, but it only lasts for so long, and then he would almost be debilitated after using that. And it's some of those like this guy could see waves, but he had like social interaction issues and stuff like that, and it's just a really good series. I wish they would have gone more than one season with that. And there's a lot of shows that you just kind of wish would keep on going, but they didn't. Sequest was one of the ones that was super fun. I want to say, I think that's Dom DeLuise's son, and also, Rob Schneider. No, not is that no the guy of Jaws, and unfortunately, this guy who was on Neverending Story 2, and ended up ending his life because his career didn't go where he wanted, or whatever in the world the issue was. But great show. Glad I was able to find that one. All right, this is going to be the conclusion of the series, hopefully. But basically, Mystery Science Theater, great show. Used to watch that all the time on the Sci-Fi Channel Sundays. Sherlock, awesome show, well done. Benedict Cumberbatch, great. White Collar was another one, fantastically done. But there's so many shows and stuff like that that are really good and deserve the attention, and sometimes don't get the attention that they deserve. But there's also the ones that you just remember in the back of your head, and you just can't remember what in the world it was called, or what was what was going on with it. I believe that they're doing a reboot of Futurama. I think they're doing a reboot of Venture Brothers as well, so I'm looking forward to those. Simpsons, I want to say it's still going. Classics will always be classics and great. I want to say, All Real Monsters, Rocko's Modern Life, Angry Beavers was a fun one. Animation show, Mad TV. This is not the old school Mad TV with the live people. This is the newer one that had animated. It was like Robot Chicken for kids. Simpsons Halloween Special, Dexter's Laboratory, Super Jail, Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Some of the stuff is like back in the day, you watched it all the time. South Park, and then I want to say there's another season of South Park. There's 2 seasons of South Park. There's one season, and then this is a newer season with the Kanye West episode, and then this is the season that's got Korn on one of the episodes where they do the Scooby-Doo parody, Moral Oral. These are behind the scenes features and stuff like that. It's Coraline behind the scenes feature disc. I watch more than the movie itself, and behind the scenes. Darkwing Duck was a fun one. Tales from the Crypt. This is the disc 2 of the first season that actually has like a biography on the whole thing. Fun stuff. Adventure Time, regular show, Johnny Bravo, American Dad, first season, Brave Star, if you haven't checked out that one, first season of Family Guy, a little bit of Arrested Development, and Dinosaurs. Just some great series that are out there. Just have fun and watch what you can.